There's a lot of advantages in having a father as your trainer.
Yeah.
A lot of disadvantages and negatives as well, because we don't always listen to mum and dad as much as we should.
Exactly.
And I really don't know if Shane was listening to Jack.
Oh, he's taking some good punches there. No, it's the emotional aspect of the whole parenthood thing. But his father was pleading with him.
Hands are free, gentlemen. Hands are free. Step back and forth. All right, stop! Stop! Break. Deep breath. Deep breath, folks. Let's go.
It sounds strange to say this in round 6, but it's Mosley that has to dig deep to get through this.
Yes. Absolutely it is.
All right, stop!
He's in all sorts in the ring and all sorts of trouble on the judges' scorecards for mine anyway.
Exactly. Well, I don't think Mosley's won a round.
Ripping into the body again of Anthony Mundine, whose left rib cage is about medium rare at the moment.
But still, it's not doing that much damage. You know, Mundine's he is very red there, but he is in superb condition. And it's Mosley that was complaining of the bad back.
When Shane Mosley throws a rip to the body, even my ribs hurt.
Mundine's continuing to control this fight, even when Mosley does hit back. Mosley seems to be lunging and just surviving. Good right hand.
Chuck is just picking him off.
Beautiful.
And this dude is world class. Mundine shining.
Boxing brilliantly.
He is up and down, head and body. It makes you wonder why this fight didn't take place 8 years ago.
Certainly.
That's the rear vision mirror. That's something Anthony will look in at times, whatever his career does from this point.
Exactly right.
All right, stop! Back of the head. Keep it.
Just looking to accelerate. Mundine here. And pretty confident that Mosley can't go with him.
Yeah, it looks that way, Andy. I mean, Anthony's looking $1 million here tonight.
He certainly is. I mean, he's boxing well. He's out-muscling Mosley. He's landing the heavier shots. You know, Mosley landed that good right hand about round 2. That hurt Mundine, but hasn't really landed a big shot since.
Mundine spins out of trouble. Mosley tries to drive to the body with his lead shot. Anthony saw that coming a mile away.
Anthony Mundine fighting the perfect fight, just staying in the middle of the ring, touching with the jab, setting up the punches, having dominance here.
Get your hand out of the Shane. Let him go.
You know, it's a case of a good big man always beats a good little man here. Because at the moment, Anthony Mundine well on his way to victory. Shane Mosley, you know, losing every round at the moment.
I think it's just fabulous that it's finally on.
Yes.
After all the nonsense in the lead-up, a promoter that's no one's heard of, you know, since it was initially cancelled, Golden Boy's concerns.
Get back to that, I understand that. But we still gotta win this fight. This is round 8, right? We gotta win this fight. Okay? You gotta do it. You gotta go in there and relax. You gotta go to the body. You gotta keep doing it. Yeah.
A couple more rounds, see what happens.
No, he can make it. Okay?
Jack, you got a punch. I'm not gonna let them get hurt, okay?
All right, no, you'll get hurt. Maybe you're an old man already.
If you take a look at some of the highlights from the previous round, Teddy, Jack Mosley wants to hear nothing of a sore back. He's telling his son and his fighter, you've just got to go out there and win it.
Correct. I mean, look, Shane's been taking some shots, but, you know, Jack Mosley, like, just worked through it.
At the moment, that's easy said than done.
Let me get him. Hold on.
Doctor's coming in, looks like.
Here we go.
His back is hurting. That's why he can't move. I think we got to stop it. Come on over. No, you got to get out, Jack. You got to get out. Yeah, if his back is bad, we got to stop it. Yeah, he's like having spasms, I think. Yeah. Got to stop it. Yeah. Stop it, Shane. I'm sorry. You can't fight if you're
Shane
handicapped.
Mosley, with the assistance of the ref and the doctor, has quit. Unbelievable scenes.
You know what? There'll be a rematch.
He can just ask for Floyd Mayweather now, or Canelo, or anybody. I mean, he's done something nobody on the planet's been able to do.
Yes.
Well,
Yet somehow Shane still walks away with his dignity, saying, I haven't been stopped.
Well, he has been,
officially.
Really.
Well, he hasn't been KO'd.
He hasn't been KO'd.
The record will show that he didn't complete this fight.
There are people around the globe watching this and scratching their heads a little perhaps too, as we are here at ringside, as we watch Anthony and Shane embrace, and the families heavily involved in the lead up to tonight. Where do we go from here? What happens now? Is it a rematch where
perhaps
everyone recoups or makes some money?
I mean, yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what Shane Mosley has to say for himself.
Congratulations to Anthony Mundine, who was on top of Shane Mosley from minute 1 to the final minute.
Give him some muscle relaxers or something, you know, just to...
Shane, the referee gave the doctor no alternative but to call it.
Regardless of what happens, it's a very, very good win for Anthony Mundine.
A massive win, and he looked $1 million.
He didn't drop around.
Really he did look good, and I think something tells me he's going to find his voice again after this fight.
He may well. Yeah, look out.
He's got a good reason to.
There's the doctor and the referee in consultation with Shane, and the emotion, the elation on the face of the winner, Anthony Mundine.
Yeah, you got to work on it.
Victorious. Let's go centre ring amongst the mayhem somewhere is Benny Damon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Mosley has been unable to continue with injury, so this is a TKO at the end of the 6th round. Your winner and the new WBA International Light Middleweight Champion, Anthony "The Man" Mundine.
Embracing again, Anthony and Shane centre ring. I would love to know what's being said. We will find out very shortly. Ben is going to catch up with Anthony for a word or two. In fact, he's with him right now.
Anthony, obviously, that's not exactly the way you wanted it to finish, but you'd be very happy with the way you were dominating that fight. This must feel pretty good.
Yeah, man. First of all, I just want to all praise be to God for giving us both health and for us to be here and entertain you guys. I want to give my hat out to Shane. I know he's a warrior. He's one of the best fighters that ever lived, man. And no matter what you say, he's not going to just punk out just because of, you know, something stupid. It was pretty, obviously, back spasms that got him. But I'm just happy with the victory, man. And, you know, only one is up. I just want to try and fight the best fighters. He just beat them, you know, Mexican guy, Cano, last fight outing, and they had big dreams for him. And I just want to... you know, before that, I had Alvarez, so I want to just mix it with him, man.
What were your tactics coming into this fight? It obviously worked pretty well. You managed to pick him off quite well.
Man, I knew he had a dangerous right hand. He had a good leap and left hook. He caught me a couple of times. He rocked me one time, but I was able to recover because of my fitness. So I had my left hand tight, but he just caught in between the guard and got me one time, but I'm still looking all right.
You've been talking about this fight being a stepping stone to bigger fights overseas, particularly in America. Do you think that the way that it's finished, that is still a possibility?
Well, there will be interest. You know, me beating Shane obviously on a international scale because Shane is who Shane is. I mean, you're talking about one of the best, I reckon, top 5 pound fighters of the last, you know, century. So, I mean, you know what I mean? Man, I got utmost respect for him. It was hard trying to put it on him. You know, I remember I was in that killer mode, you know. I wasn't going to go down without fighting hard and courageous.
I don't know if I overheard, but was it said that maybe the two of you will fight again?
I don't know, man. It's up to my management. You know, we had the opportunity tonight to duke it out. Obviously, it was unfortunate for what happened to him, but I felt I was dominating the fight. I just want to try and get the big fish.
All right, congratulations, Anthony.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to Shane Mosley. Shane, first of all, tell us exactly what it was that forced you to stop this fight.
Well, you know, the referee came to me and I guess he felt my back and he noticed I wasn't bobbing and weaving and I wasn't really moving. And I was just kind of standing straight up and, you know, he asked the doctor to come over and look at my back and that's, you know, it was, I couldn't move.
Was this something you came into the fight with as a problem, or did it just develop through the fight?
No, it was something that developed through the fight. It didn't come with back spasm or anything. It's just something, I guess, in the heat of the battle, and, you know, I caught a back spasm.
How did you feel that the fight was going up until that point?
I thought that I was behind. I thought that Mundine was outpointing me, but I still felt that I had a puncher's chance where maybe I could have caught him in later rounds. I was kind of trying to set him up for the okie doke, and you know, my back, I just couldn't move.
Do you think that there's a possibility that you'll fight Anthony again? Is that something you'd want to do?
I mean, what's done is done right here. You know, we're both getting up in age, and I'm sure that he wants to try to tickle some of the younger fighters out there. You know, I mean, it's truly up to him. But you know, if it was me, I would probably want to face some of the up-and-coming fighters and get named for myself out there in America. So,
do you think that what he did in those rounds against you tonight will open doors in the United States for Anthony Mundine?
Well, I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure. And you know, he's up there just like I am. And you know, sometimes when you look good, sometimes the fighters don't want to fight you. So, you know, he looked pretty good tonight. He threw his jabs, right hand. He did everything right. And Tim half to him. He fought a good fight. And
Shane, will you be fighting on? Will you be continuing your boxing career?
Well, you know, I'll go home and take a look at the tape and take a look at what's going on, and I'll make my decision when I get home.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us in Australia, and bad luck tonight.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Shane Mosley, one of the greatest of all time, ladies and gentlemen.
Shane Mosley, have we seen the last of Shane Mosley? Is that how a glittering and decorated career finishes in Sydney, Australia with back spasms after being taught a lesson by Anthony Mundine? Because up until the stoppage, that is exactly what happened, Teddy.
Yeah, exactly right. Look, it would be a very, very sad way to see Sugar Shane Mosley exit the sport of boxing, but it's also a credible way for him to exit the sport of boxing because, you know, the way he performed tonight, taking nothing away from Anthony Mundine, you know, he wasn't really the Sugar Shane Mosley that any of us anticipated at all.
Looked a little off, rounds 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And you didn't need to be a boxing commentator or an analyst to pick that. It was evident for all to see.
It certainly was. There was no real fluency or combinations put together by Mosley. But, you know, saying that, he was kept off balance by the jab. I mean, look, you know, this back spasm injury, you know, I mean, I can't say that I've really seen something like that happened before. Ted, of you, where someone stopped with back spasms?
To be fair, Barry, I haven't seen it, but look, you know, I mean, he's got a massive name. He's a guaranteed future Hall of Famer. I mean, I think it's fair to say that he would have to have a serious back injury to help this. I mean, to make this decision. You know, because this is going to define his whole career. He's never been stopped, and that's been his claim to fame. And now he has been stopped.
I think what you'll see is a rematch. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah. But, you know, I mean, Shane said it best. If I was Anthony, I'd go after some of the younger guys, you know. But
what about the smile on the face, sorry, Teddy, of Anthony Mundine walking back to the dressing room? He is delighted. It is dream come true material for the man who, at 38 years of age, would feel like he's 28 years of age as we go through what has been an interesting and entertaining night here at the All Phones Arena. Early, Ted, it was the jab. And from the jab, the right hand found rhythm, found purpose and power. Shane didn't have the answers to the